the beginning of each of the Gospels, Jesus calls disciples to come and follow him. He calls us to do likewise. But many of us struggle with the question, just how do we do that in the busyness and the craziness of our everyday lives?
Let's see, how do I follow Jesus? I follow Jesus by trying to be the most caring person that I can be.
But each day is a gift, and I often end the day at night praying a prayer of thanksgiving.
By being a good friend to my friends and taking what time God has given me and help other people.
By knowing that if I pray to him, that my prayers will be answered.
By taking care of the earth and also being kind to my neighbors.
Gratitude. Follow with gratitude. Grateful for the everyday things.
It's a struggle at times. But I do remember that Jesus did serve others, and I'm fortunate enough to be able to do that in my line of work as well as my family.
I think a lot of it is just trying to find God in the day.
Following Jesus in our everyday lives is the heart of our new approach to faith formation, growing in faith together. Here's what some members of our faith communities are saying about gift.
Jesus really intentionally tried to form and shape a community. He didn't just have a message. He had a community of disciples. And when he said, "Come follow me," you were called into the life of a community of disciples. And something like gift is more than just, it's a new program, but it's a new way of experiencing what it means to be a community of the church.
That's what I think is going to be great with this, is that we're going to learn so much from each other.
I was worried that it was going to be another program where it was all geared towards the children, families, and youth. And, you know, we don't stop wanting to have faith formation in our lives just because we get to a certain age or because we don't have families. It doesn't mean I'm not interested in doing more faith formation, because there's certainly still a lot that I can learn.
I'm 80 years old, and I'm still very much involved in learning and knowing more about God. You have to know someone before you can love them. That's a lifelong job.
CCD was really focused around kids, and the church since the late 70s, starting actually with the popes and his offices in Rome, has been saying we really need to prioritize the formation of adults alongside the formation of children, because if you just plant seeds with kids and send them home and there's no soil at home with the parents, the seed can't grow.
When we moved to Winona about a year ago from Austin, we used a similar program there. We just really enjoyed it. We were able to go with our kids. They loved it. Every Sunday, because it was once a month, every Sunday they'd ask, is it long church day today? Is it long church day? And they were excited about it. You're teaching your kids that religious education and finding out more about religion and discovering yourself more in your religion doesn't stop when you get confirmed. And so I think if the kids see that, they're going to continue on thinking that, oh, this is, mom and dad may not have all the answers, but they're still exploring all the answers.
Last year, I was able to participate in a program where we meet with other parents to prepare your kids for confirmation. I found it a very useful tool and learned a lot about myself and my son. Even while we were in the small groups, being able to share my struggles about your children with other parents brought you to the understanding that you are not alone in your struggles, and these other parents were facing the same issues you were.
Catholic schools are great, and we send our kids to Catholic schools, but certainly it is no substitute for the parent. These kids are our gift from God, and God charges us to form these kids in our faith.
Gift is an opportunity for us to model lifelong faith formation.
for our kids in what we do. And you know, faith formation has to start at home. So for us to be actively involved will then teach our children to become actively involved.
And I think the GIFT program is a way to keep people actively engaged, not only in the life of their parish, but in the community. When, as adults, we once again are confirmed in those beliefs that Jesus has taught in the Scriptures and that we know in the church, we're able to help one another in the workplace or at the grocery store or in the parking lots of the world, because it's all about coming to know Jesus better. How can we use what He's teaching us in the Scriptures or what we hear at Mass in our daily lives?
Everyone is invited to give, whether you're young or old or married or single or empty nester, especially the high school youth and junior high youth. I want to see you at monthly gift sessions.
So come to GIFT, growing in faith together. It's an opportunity to learn about your faith and share it with other generations, but also to bring the message of Jesus Christ through the generations and always in your home, to live it out. Be Christ's witnesses. Come and receive the gift.